I think that if you don't own land, you should not be allowed to vote. Because the people who vote, they are voting for their own personal interests, right? So they may want cheaper rent, or they may want not to pay rent. They have a bill coming up in November in California. You're going to be able to vote if the person should pay rent or not anymore due to the Chinese virus. So those people should not be allowed to vote, because the people who own the property are going to suffer. Because the people who have to pay rent going to definitely vote, no, I don't want to pay rent. And now you got to pay the bill anyway, right? And so there was a time in this country where you had to own land in order to vote. Even black slaves who were free, if they owned land, they were allowed to vote because they owned land. So when I become president, we're going back to that. Yes. Amazing. Let me take him first and you, and then I got to end it. Yes, sir. Yes.
So I was thinking about this question this week because I've been taking a lot of interest in real estate lately.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. That answer totally makes sense. But you gotta if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of it, like go to downtown LA. I think not like even though it's a mess, but like property wise, like a lot of it's owned by foreign companies. Yeah. Like the physical like the U.S. Bank building, ironically, is owned by I guess Singapore company.
Amazing.
Yeah. So it's if you really want to get into like the nitty gritty of that, like where do we land with that? Like, and then even in like the regular parts of LA, where like these development companies, some of them are foreign as well, are buying up property and
all
building
over
these,
the place.
Yeah.
Man.
So
this building is supposed to be turned into a place like that too.
Yeah. And it's just like where does that leave us?
Well, we have to change that too.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to be, if you own land, you care about it.
That's the theory, but
when you pay rent, you don't care as much. Oh, maybe not even at all in some cases. Thank you all for tuning in. I absolutely appreciate it. Do the silent prayer, because I can't help you. I'm just pointing you back to the source that can help you. And we all have to come out of that fallen state. You must be born again. And the only way you're going to come out, you have to overcome anger, which is the nature of Satan. So you must go and forgive your mothers and return to the fathers. All people have to do that. All right? Do the silent prayer. Speak up, but don't resent. And doubt every thought. Just live in the presence of God, and it will be amazing for you. Your life will unfold. Thank you for your support, your donations to Barn and to the church, and Super Chats and all that. We will read them tomorrow, the Super Chats and D-Live. Also, we're going to be in Florida on the 1st of next month, right? 2nd and 3rd of October. So go to my website, rebuildingtheman.com. Is that right, numbers? JesseLeePeterson.com, and check it out. For those who are already down there, it's going to be amazing. And those who are coming, we're going to have a good time, all right? They're having a conference down there for men and women, so I'll be speaking to the women group and to the men group. Ooh, that's going to be amazing. So that's the next month. Also, check out the radio show Monday through Friday, the Hate Report Monday through Friday from 9 to 11. And my show is from 6 to 9. And anything else? That's it. And make sure you're on our mailing list as well, because we have a brand new newsletter coming up. And if you want to receive it, you have to be on the mailing list. No cost for you. And thank you all for coming today. I absolutely appreciate it. Listen, stay with the silent prayer. It's a spiritual battle. Everything is spiritual, all right? And so when you forgive and your mind starts to tell you, oh, you haven't done it right, don't believe that thought. It's another lie that's trying to draw you back in before you can get over it. Doubt every thought. Every thought is a lie, all right? Every thought about anything. Whatever happened yesterday, it doesn't exist today. It happened then. It's not happening now. But Satan makes you think it's happening now. It's all a lie. All right? Everything that happens now, and the next now has its own thing. All right? So stop hating one another. Don't hate the gays. They can't help it. Even the Black Lives Matter, they can't help it. Speak up and disagree, but don't hate. All right?